Hey everybody, welcome to Therapy and Panels here just in time. The portal should be opening up in 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Okay, before we continue, I want to do a little disclaimer. Any and all names I am going to do my best to pronounce. Just please, please just bear with me. I mean no disrespect or anything like that. Just I'm an American, so please bear with me. And with that, let us continue on with Spider-Verse month. His name is Pavitra Prabhakar. He was chosen to be given powers by a mysterious yogi, and since 2004, he has been India's one and only Spider-Man. Originally published in India by Gotham Entertainment Group and written by Sharad Devarajan, Suresh Sitharaman, and Jivan J. Kang, with Marvel Comics being a retelling of Spider-Man and an Indian background in a 4-issue miniseries that was then put in trade paperback. Sadly, that's all the information I could find on the creation of this book, so as of now, let's just sit back, relax, and let's dive right into Spider-Man India issue number 1. He has then since appeared in the Spider-Verse events and in 2023 made his cinematic debut in Across the Spider-Verse, voiced by Karan Soni, or Dopinder from the Deadpool films. Sadly, that's all the information I could find on the creation of this book, so as of now, let's just sit back, relax, and let's dive right into Spider-Man India issue number 1. The cover, while bland, does give us an idea on the costume for this dimension Spider-Man, and I gotta say, when you compare it to the look from Across the Spider-Verse, it's not entirely the greatest in my opinion. It just kind of feels to me like if Aladdin was only able to obtain the top half of the costume, and I just feel they could have done better. We begin the story with Pavitra waking up from a strange nightmare as he overhears his Uncle Bim and Aunt Maya talk about how they struggle to afford the scholarship in Mumbai for him to attend a new school, causing him to feel bad for his family. As it turns out, no matter what dimension you're from, the spider will always be picked on in school for whatever reason. However, it does seem that he has one person being nice to him in the form of popular student Meera Jain. We then cut to a company called Oberoi Corporation as a discussion is being made about locating an amulet in a village that treats it with such superstition that hardly anyone steps foot on its location, treating it as sacred ground. The CEO of the company does not care, however, and orders his men to deal with the village no matter what. Later on that day after school, Uncle Bim finds Pavitra sulking and finally tells him about how he wished that they never moved and hates being at this new school. Bim understands how he feels, but explains to Pavitra that he has been given a gift and does the whole with great power comes great responsibility saying. The next day at Oberoi, it appears Bajan managed to obtain this amulet and, despite the pleas from his subordinates, uses it in a ritual that seems to change him into something monstrous. Somewhere in town, we cut to Pavitra running away from a group of bullies when suddenly a blinding flash appears, and in its place is a being known as a yogi. This being explains to Pavitra that a great evil has been awakened, and it must be stopped with using a being of pure good, which shall be him using the power of the spider. He wakes up on top of a building wearing the Spider-Man suit and decides to test out his new abilities and join himself for once. Now, with this great power he's obtained, will he be able to use it responsibly and take out this new evil that's appeared in the world? At this point, do you really need me to answer that? This is an interesting start. While I am not really into the whole Destiny shtick, I will admit it is a unique take from just being bitten by a radioactive spider. Paviter seems like a good kid, and I look forward to reading more of his adventures. This is all the time we have for today. Thank you once again for attending a session of Therapy and Panels. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, this is the Super Guru signing off.